Good morning, Standard 5 students. Today we'll see lesson 9 skeletal system exercises. So we'll see exercises. Let us see about one by one all the exercises of this chapter. So first exercise A is tick the correct answer. So in this we will see the tick the correct answer. So question number 1 we will see which organ system is responsible for carrying oxygen from the air to the blood stream. So we know that respiratory system. Many options are three options are given here: respiratory system, digestive system, skeletal system. So as you know that our respiratory system is responsible for taking air through the nose and it is going to the lungs to take oxygen from the air. So in this option A, respiratory system is correct. Now question number 2. Which organ system help us to do a number of things including thinking, feeling, smelling, tasting and seeing? In this also we have three options: respiratory system, digestive system, nervous system. So you know that our nervous system includes brain and spinal cord and nerves through which we feel different types of senses. So in this option C, nervous system will be correct. Now let us see about question number 3. This joint allows the maximum movement. In this also we have three options: ball and socket joint, pivot joint, hinge joint. In this also the option A, ball and socket joint will be correct option, because ball and socket joint, in this we see a ball and socket like arrangement in which the ball is moving inside the socket freely. So in this our body, our bones can move in all three planes. So ball and socket joint is allowing us maximum movement that is present in our shoulder and hip joint. Question number 4. Muscles are attached to the bones by strong bands of fibers. These are called option. Three options are here: ribs, tendons, ligaments. So we have seen that muscles are attached to the bones through a very strong fibrous band that is called tendons. So here option B, tendons, is correct. Question number 5. These muscles are under our control. We have seen two types of muscles are there. One muscle that is voluntary, they are under our control, and one is skeletal muscle, that is voluntary muscle. These are also known as skeletal muscle because these are attached to our bones. And second is involuntary muscles. These are not under our control, they move automatically. So here option B, muscles attached to our bones, our skeleton, these are voluntary muscles. We can use these muscles according to our will, like leg muscle, and in muscles in our arms also. We can move our legs and arms with our will. Now question number B. Exercise B is write T for true statement and F for false statement. So we will see one by one all these statements. First is the digestive system breaks down the food we eat into simple substances. Yes, it is correct. Our digestive system digests our food, and for digestion it breaks the food into simpler substances. So it is true statement. Now question number 2. All bones in skull are movable. No, it is false. All bones are not movable. In our skull, only our lower jawbone is movable. So it is a false statement. Question number 3 is the knee joint is a hinge joint. Yes, it is true. We have seen that we can fold our knees in only one direction. And hinge joint is also like the hinges in the door. It allows the movement only in one direction. So knee joint is a hinge joint. True. Now question 4. Muscles produce movement in the body by pulling on the bones. Yes, it is true, because muscles contracts and it becomes shorter and it pulls the bones, and this allows the movement of the bones. It is true statement. Question number 5. When the knee bends, both muscles bend and stretch. No, it is wrong. When the knee bends, there is contraction in one muscle and relaxation in the other muscle. So it is a false statement. Now match the following question. Exercise C. Let us see exercise C, column A and column B. In column A, knee is there. We know that knee is hinge joint. It allows movement in one direction. So option B, hinge joint, will be correct. Match. Rib cage. So you have seen that Our rib cage protects our heart and lungs. So rib cage will go with the match with the C, heart and lungs. Third is vertebral column. You know that spinal cord is protected inside the vertebral column. It is very soft and our vertebral column protects our spinal cord. So in this, D, spinal cord will match with vertebral column. Fourth number is skull. Our brain is protected inside the skull, we know. So in this, it will match with A option, that is brain. Now next we will see about name them. Question number exercise D, that is name them. In two names you have to give for these all questions. 1. 2 organs enclosed in our rib cage. We have seen that our rib cage encloses our heart and lungs. So we can write here heart and lungs. Question number 2 is 2 kinds of joints. So we have seen there are 4 kinds of joints. So any 2 kinds of joints we can write here. So ball and socket joint, hinge joint, pivot joint, gliding joint. 4 joints, any 2 you can write in this. So we are here it is written ball and socket and hinge joint. Question number 3, the examples of hinge joint. Hinge joint examples you have seen that knee, elbow, fingers are hinge joint because they allows movement in only one direction. So you can write any 2. Here knee and elbow is written. Question number 4 is 2 examples of gliding joint. We have seen that wrist and ankles have gliding joint. So we have written here knee, wrist and ankle. Now we will see about the exercise E, that is write short answers. So let us see about question number 1 of the short answer, that is write a short note on a skull. Answer. The skull protects the brain. You have seen that your skull protects your soft brain, that is very important part of your body. The skull of an adult human being contains 22 bones. There are 8 cranial bones that make a protective frame around the brain. So your brain is protected by cranial bones, that is 8 in number, and it protects your brain totally. After that, there are 14 facial bones. In your face also bones are there. So these are called facial bones that make up the 2 jaws and other facial structures. Your 2 jaws are also included inside in the facial bones, and many other facial structures are included in these 14 facial bones. Question number 2. How many bones are there in the backbone? You know your backbone is a very long bone, but is not a single bone. It is very small bones are connected with each other. They are joined with each other. That's why we can move our back. Now we can bend our back because it is small bones. These are called vertebrae and they are 33 in number. 33 small bones are joined together to form your backbone. So the answer will be the backbone is made up of 33 small bones. Now question number 3. Which is the longest bone of our body? So we have seen that our thigh bone is a very single bone, long bone. That is it is also known as femur. It is the longest bone of our body. Now next question number 4 is that what is bone marrow? We know that our skeletons are hollow and are filled with a soft substance called bone marrow. Now, in our skeleton, a soft substance is filled inside that is known as bone marrow. And in this bone marrow, red blood cells are made. So, it is also very important for formation of blood cells in our body. Now, question number 5. What type of joint is found in the bones of the wrist and ankle? We have seen that gliding joint is found in our wrist and ankle. So, answer will be like that only. So, this is the end of this question. So, thank you students. We will meet again in the next class. Thank you all of you.